Welcome to the Game Plan Podcast, the show that helps you grow wealth, create passive income, and achieve your financial goals. I am Damodar Mata, author, blogger, and financial advisor in Dubai. This is weekly market update as on 17th October 2021. Tune in weekly for news, views, and market moves. Today's headline is the tug of war. In the stock market tug of war, the bulls are back in the game. A solid start to the earnings season and positive economic data raised investor confidence last week. They continued to buy the dip on evidence of peaking supply chain bottlenecks and easing of the Delta variant spread. The S&P 500, Dow, and the Nasdaq recovered from the lows of September and are marginally short of their all-time highs. As expected, the FOMC meeting minutes released on Wednesday confirmed the beginning of the taper before the year end. However, an interest rate increase is unlikely at least for a year, so the monetary policy will continue to support the economy and the markets. European equities were also up on the hopes of a solid economic recovery and strong corporate earnings. The Euro Stock Index was up by 2.65%, while the UK FTSE Index was up by 1.95%. Japanese stock returns were positive last week, with the Nikkei Index rising 3.64% and the Topix gaining 3.16%. China. Halloween has started early in China this year as investors remain spooked by a slew of regulatory changes, real estate default, and energy crisis. Chinese markets were flat last week as the CSI 300 index gained 0.3% and the Shanghai Composite Index dipped 0.6%. India. Investors in India were buoyed up in the Dussehra spirit, global cues, and robust corporate earnings. The Nifty breached the 18,000 level to close at 18,338.35 and the Sensex closed at 61,305.95. In the latest report, IMF stated that Indian economy will grow by 9.5% in 2021 and by 8.5% in 2022. However, global growth outlook has been revised marginally downwards from 6% to 5.9% in 2021. The outlook for global growth in 2022 remains unchanged at 4.9%. Outlook. The tug-of-war between the bulls and bears is likely to continue over the next few months as the markets face the following positives and negative factors. Positive factors. Number 1. Strong earnings supporting market valuation. Number 2. The upcoming festive and holiday season is typically good for retail sales. Number 3. Expanding global economy. Number 4. Low interest rates. Number 5. Record stock buybacks. Negative factors. Supply chain bottlenecks are persisting and could affect retail sales during the holiday season. Number 2. High inflation is also continuing longer than expected and it could impact corporate earnings and investment. Number 3. Valuations are still high for the current fragile state of the global economy. Number 4. An increase in interest rates could trigger liquidity crisis. Number 5. Energy prices and demand is still high while the supply is not catching up. This was weekly market update as on 17th October 2021. Hope you found it useful and engaging. Tune in next week for news, views, and market moves. Subscribe on YouTube, Apple or Google Podcasts or on your favorite podcast app. Thank you for listening to the Game Plan Podcast. I am Damodar Mata, financial advisor in Dubai. Until next week, stay safe, stay invested.